Why, hello there, and welcome to day 2 actually of the Great Cycling Challenge for 2023. But in an unprecedented turn of events, welcome to the GoPro guide for BC's left, and shortly to come a few other GoPro guides that I've actually forgotten across the years. Like, I know I filmed a lot out here, but I actually haven't filmed a few GoPro guides on trails that aren't exactly radical descents, but also trails that are a bit more climby or a bit more cross country. So to get into BC's left, we're going to drop down here to the left, and we're going to go left again. Off to the right there's another trail which I'm going to cover in another video shortly, but for the time being we're going to come down BC's left. So a lot of this opening part is very loose rock and roots, and here's a narrow few trees that I'm never not sure if they're getting closer or further apart. A bit more shaly rock as we go around that corner. So this is quite an enjoyable little, I'd say, blue descent. Like, it's a dark green, but it's also a light blue, but a lot more of Strathdale definitely favours blue level rider, so better safe than sorry to just call it blue due to how narrow it is and how some of the rocks are propositioned. And as we go over that little bit of a mound there, that's more or less the trail done. But now we're opened up to a few choices, and choices of fun. Off to the right, there's, I think it's called the Loop I Do or something. Like, it's this little flat loop that gets you pretty well lost at times. But as we come across here and we drop down there, go up there, we'll cross the way and get into the next part of the GoPro guide. Okay, now time for the GoPro guide of, well, whatever the title card says. I actually can't remember the name of half these trails because every time I go riding out here with TMBC or just by myself, I just remember where the trails are and what they do. So apologies for not knowing the exact name of this trail, but what we have here is a bit of a cross-country trail. A few ups, few downs, and it's actually quite a good amount of fun on hardtails, fully rigids, dual suspension. Like, you throw any bike aside from a downhill bike at this thing and it's quite enjoyable. Again, like with BC's left, loose on hard pack, some hard pack, and some rubble and exposed rock shale is your trail surface, with trees pretty close to the trail edges. So always an idea to sort of keep an eye on where handlebar ends are. And this is more or less of the flavour of trails you get out here at Strathdale / Kennington, depending on where you want to draw the suburb line, is that you go up and down your gullies and hills. Nice little transitions, but every so often the trail makers throw an odd bit like that small foot step down, drop, whatever you want to call it, and then you rapidly go up, dodge some trees, strange feature, dodge some trees. It's your pretty traditional Australian cross-country riding. We don't have massive wide machine. Not exactly sure just what happened with the GoPro there. I don't know if I've just lost my data and everything's cut out. That's new. Either way, if this GoPro guide is still going, great. It'll just seem like there's an odd little interlude there for a moment. If not, well, I'll just have to scrap this whole GoPro guide. And I'm still filming and riding anyway for the Great Cycling Challenge, so either way I win. Now getting towards the end of this segment, it starts to wind up as the crows scatter about. A nice enjoyable little switchback climb with the camber reversing every so often. Yeah. Overall, whatever this segment name is, and I can never remember, just a very nice, well put together Australian cross-country trail. It doesn't provide anything overly thrilling, except for the fact that it now leads into the canyon run, if that's still alive. But not everything has to be a super duper awesome as trail, and that's where it goes off to again. So I'm just going to continue straight so I can jetty off to the next track. Here we go.